He literally told a kid he's going to hell. Wait.
I remember when I told that Muslim kid he was going to hell.
You told someone to go to hell, you're going to hell?
You would be sentenced to hell.
I actually didn't say that.
I'm saving this.
A surprise tool we can use for later.
So I hear a lot about grooming these days. You got to get your dog groomed, right? And the groomer there is like, you get all over him for being a groomer, and he's like, what are you talking about, man? I'm just cutting your dog's hair. It's what groomers do. And you're like, no, stop being a fucking groomer. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. If you've been on Twitter recently, you've probably seen all over the place. Okay, groomer. Simply because that you think trans people are cool and should exist, right? You know, being trans is fine. But if you say that, you get labeled a groomer. They tell you that you want to, diddle kids or whatever. Really weird stuff. But as most of you already probably know, we won't talk about what happened in Illinois with the Catholic Church. But if you want to see who the real groomers are, that'd be a great Google search. Just saying. But this guy's doing his own brand of grooming here. This is a pastor, I believe, that I found recently on Twitter. The Bird app that is now owned by Elon. I found him. I came across him. Dr. Witnesser is his name. Now you may notice he's incorporated the cross into his the D in his name, and it's very Mountain Dew green, right? It's like another soy boy. Yeah, he's like going way overboard with like the gamer aesthetic, right? Which, granted, I can't even say these are bad thumbnails. They're not. I mean, they're perfect for like 10, 11, 12-year-olds. Yeah, look at this. They got a nice, 10-year-old boy on there. I asked Fortnite kids about dinosaurs, 816 views. He's not really big. This might be another guy that I messaged to try to get him on. But like everybody that I've tried to DM from one of these segments to get on has just not replied. Either they haven't replied or they say, I want to drop it. I don't want anything to do with it. So, but we'll message him probably afterward. I would have messaged him earlier, but I wanted to go over this video and just give it a chance, right? The What is a Woman? Fortnite edition. So you may notice a trend in pretty much... Oh, God, there's Izuku. Oh, God, they're anime avatars. Oh, fuck. They're like 13, 14 years old. So you may have noticed a trend on his videos. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Call of Duty. Oh, this is different. Sea of Thieves. Okay, Sea of Thieves. Yeah, Fortnite preaching. Mostly Fortnite, but he also, I guess, dabbles in Sea of Thieves and Call of Duty, right? So he jumps on here, and he talks to the kids playing Fortnite about things like this. 1.2K dislikes. Listen, my dislike ratios aren't that great either sometimes, so I won't get him on that per se, but I have an inkling that there may be something to it. But we'll give him a chance. We'll give him a fair shake, okay, guys? Fair shake.
As a woman.
Man, I feel like I'm about to be canceled.
Are you a famous YouTuber or something?
No.
All right, well, then you don't have to worry about getting canceled. What is a woman, bro? Stop stalling. Hi, my name is Dr. Witnesser, and welcome to my
Hi, Dr. Witnesser.
channel. I go into video games and teach people about the Bible. And today's video is about What is a Woman? Fortnite edition. That's right, it's about that most recent documentary on Twitter that Matt Walsh released that at the point
documentary, gigantic air quotes,
of making this video has gotten 158 million views. So we're going into Fortnite and asking people if they saw the documentary and if they did, what they thought about it, and ultimately asking the same question, what is a woman? We got some pretty interesting response.
Because everyone knows that the best people to ask about what a woman is and push your harmful genocidal agenda, the best people to ask about that is children on Fortnite, right? Okay.
And I think you're going to want to stick around to the end to see them all. It's some good entertainment, if anything. Thank you so much for being here. Leave your comment below. Tell us what you thought about the documentary and what do you think a woman is. Hit the like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. I hope
it's clear why he does not know what a woman is, right? Like, he has preacher phrenology, almost. Like a little on the chubby side for a preacher, but, it's there. It's like very, like, pastor looking, like he's about to sit in the chair back. Honestly, why? Now, this is an interesting thing that we don't see very often from preachers. You may notice he's sitting forward in the chair. That's an unusual variant. Usually, you have these guys sitting backwards in the chair. But I guess for the sake of the microphone, he's forced to sit forward in the chair. We continue. What is all this text? What is all this? What is all this? What is all this? What is this? What is this? Nobody's paying attention to this shit. What is this?
Hey, bro, have you seen that new documentary that's out on Twitter? What is a Woman?
Yep.
What'd you think of it?
I mean,
It reminds me of Breath of the Wild.
You know, some parts I got, some parts I didn't. You know?
What parts
Like,
didn't?
oh gosh, forgot who was the guy who's documenting it.
Matt Walsh, I believe. He's the one that made it.
Right.
Yeah, I believe. Okay, dude. Don't act like you haven't watched it like 5 times and come over 10 times to it.
Walsh. Okay, so I felt like with me not knowing some of the parts and me knowing some, I feel like it should have been a little bit more looked on.
This kid's like 16 max.
Like, I feel like it should have been more like looked into, to be honest.
He was talking to professional experts on the matter. Like, wasn't that
Yeah, and skipping through everything that they had to say, by the way.
him looking into it?
I mean, my friends were like, yeah, it was a good idea, them talking about it, but they were like, oh yeah, they should have put more time into it and talking about it. Like,
No. They put plenty of time into making this perfect propaganda hit piece, okay? That's all this was.
I should have like thought about it and been like,
Not that this
"Alright,
kid would
so
know,
what would
he's
the
like a
pros and
fetus."
cons be of this, of me saying this out in front of professionals and the public?
Well, what do you mean him? Like, he was the thing was all about him talking to people in the category, like in this, you know, culture. So he wasn't really the one doing a lot of the talking. It was all the people he was interviewing doing.
Yeah, if I do get this guy on, I'll probably go back and rewatch the documentary. Honestly, man, now that it's free, I could just make a YouTube video about like me just watching the documentary. It'd be a long ass video. It'd be like 3 hours, and I'd pay my editor a fucking fortune to do it. I probably wouldn't be uploading anything else for quite a while, but hey, I think that'd be kind of neat, actually.
A lot of the talking, and so, you know what I mean, like, he asked a question, what is a woman?
Well, then
you know,
some of the questions.
you know what I mean, like, and then he goes and talks to people.
So what did you think about this part where the super rural African tribe didn't know what trans people were? Yeah, the experts in a tribe that has never seen any other humans in like centuries. The experts there, right? Yeah, those experts.
Yes.
About that should know what that answer is, you know?
One of the people that Matt interviewed, was it? Oh gosh, I don't even know. It was just too much detail for me.
What about you? What is a woman?
You know what? I really never ever like thought about that.
There's
While I
no
was
good
watching
answer.
that documentary,
There's no easy, like, answer for
God,
you?
listen how
I mean, like,
uncomfortable.
I've gone.
Listen how fucking uncomfortable he's making these people. Like, they're just trying to game, man. Why the fuck are you bringing politics into Fortnite? Fuck off. Like, you can argue bringing politics into almost any other game. Like Call of Duty, you're at war, right? There's real war settings there. Okay, politics. Halo, there's like invasions going on or some shit. Okay, politics. Even like Legend of Zelda. Yeah, okay. He you know, Link dresses as a woman. Okay, whatever. Politics. I don't think that's politics, but many people do. Many people are saying it is. But Fortnite? Really? Who the like, it's just so off of politics. Like, it's so distant. The only thing I can think that might be more distant than this is Rocket League, because there's literally no people in it. But there is cars, and I hate car infrastructure, so there's that. Anyway.
I'm confused in the past. Like, let's say like a girl, she can be
Oh,
well,
God.
like, caring. Some girls, they just, you know, they cannot be, because, you know, like, let's say in their past life they've dealt with like let's say like abuse, like family abuse in their time. Even one of my friends was like, yeah, I've dealt with abuse when I was little, and like I can get what she's going through. And yeah, I know there's other people that have gone through this, and it's like she's not the only one. I'm one of the only ones too.
So that's your answer on what is a woman.
I had more. I have a whole little note sheet if you could give me a little bit of time.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow, he really uploaded this and thought I did something here. Wow. Make a 16-year-old open up about his fucking abuse. Good job, dude. Love that. And I love that for him too, right? Like, he didn't bother blurring out his username or nothing. This kid probably don't even know he's on fucking YouTube. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's great, man. That's awesome. Love that.
Sure. No, I'm just
Debate learning a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I was just, there was nothing in what you said that was said, this is a woman. This is what a
The guy on camera, he's saying praises about Matt Walsh's quote-unquote documentary, and he doesn't think that dinosaurs exist. So you tell me.
just, you talked about women getting abused, basically. Or people getting abused.
Oh,
I'm
my
assuming
bad.
it was
Let me
people.
get my other note. All right, so a woman. Anyway, so a woman. It's a. What is a woman? You want me to go with all the details, or just like what mainly what's about a woman, like the personality and whatnot?
Definition of a woman?
Definition.
For the record, I used to say that a woman is anybody who identifies as a woman, but you always get like the circular definition. I hate that shit. So in order to circumvent that, I have decided, which you can just like brush them off. Circular definitions exist. People use them all the time. What is happiness? That's when you feel happy. What does it mean to feel happy? I don't know, dog. Some neurons fire in your brain or some shit and you're happy. Okay, but what is nobody's going to entertain that. So what is a woman? A woman is somebody who identifies with the gendered category that we have ascribed to people who are born female. Okay? That's it. That's what a woman is. Okay? People who are born female are generally categorized as women, and people who are born male are generally categorized as men. But they are separate ideas. Okay? That's the answer.
See, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, like yeah, she has hair and whatnot, or what?
Look, you're asking that 16-year-old on Fortnite.
Oh man, it's literally
this is so pathetic, dude. I can't.
And you better not come back at me with that question.
So it should be a simple answer. It should be a simple answer, shouldn't it?
If it's depends.
By the way, this man would crumble in a debate. I guarantee you. If Dr. Witnesser, you're not that big, okay? I've seen your views. If you're watching this, and I'll DM you too, buddy. You'll probably read the DM before this video goes up. But if you are watching this, you would crumble in a debate. Sorry.
Simple question, simple answer.
I would smack you.
Simple question.
Here, listen, here. In Genesis 1:27, it says, "So God created man in his own image. In the image God created he him. Male and female created he them."
He, them? Hold on 1 minute, brother. That sounds like a whole bunch of woke nonsense to me. What is this Bible? What is this Bible? He, them? Wait a minute. Hold on just a minute. I don't know about all that, brother. Non-binies. God created men to be non-binary.
Okay, and then later on he goes to say, yeah, them, because it's more than one now, them. So, and then later he goes on to say, a man will leave his father and wife and marry his mother, and then marry his wife. And he says, a man and woman. He says, man and woman, male, female, husband, wife. He puts it all together, and he goes, this is a man, male, husband. This is a woman, female, wife. Okay, and God puts it right there, plain as day. Like, this is what it is.
God put it there.
Do you agree with those terms? Like what he said? You know, what God says in the Bible?
No.
Oh, I'm a Lutheran, so yes, I do believe what all he says.
All right, still waiting on that definition, bro.
Definition of
wow, this is just grooming. He's just grooming this kid. Straight up. It's just grooming.
All right, still waiting on that definition, bro.
Definition of a woman.
Yeah.
You really want the question out of my mouth, do you?
What question? No.
I want this smug bastard on my Twitch stream yesterday. I want this smug bastard's head on my desk. I need him in my office pronto. Get Dr. Witnesser in here. I need to speak to him. I have a few choice words for him. Dr. Witnesser. Doctor of what? Being a dummy? Got him.
Answer. I'm asking the question. I want the answer from you.
A woman
God
is a
doctorate
character
at
that
dipshit university.
Can be loved in several ways. That can be treated in several ways. What else? My notes. It also says multiple women of a woman can have different
You can't use the word woman and your definition of a woman.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What's the color red? What's the color red? Somebody could answer a certain spectrum of light between this column and that column, whatever. What's happiness? What is happiness? Definitions in lexicography can be broadly or narrowly circular. Narrowly circular definitions simply define one word in terms of another. A broadly circular definition has a larger circle of words. A circular definition is defining a term by using the term in the definition. Ironically, that definition is partly guilty by my use of the term definition in the definition. Okay, I'm using definition way too much. That's really funny, actually. I should use that line next time. What's a circular definition? Oh, it's a definition that's circular. But like I said, I just like circumventing the whole thing.
I have a critical focus.
Much simpler.
There are women that have different colored hair that look different from each other.
True. That is true. That is a thing that women have.
What else?
Wait,
Okay,
is he even playing?
Far, women can get abused. Women have different colored hair, but that's still not the definition of a woman, is it? Because you're using the word woman in the definition, which you can't do. That's like saying, what's a lion? And then you're saying, well, a lion's a lion.
Is he?
That doesn't tell me what a lion is.
Maybe he is. I don't know. We'll look for more evidence. Okay, then define a lion. If you take it down far enough, eventually its definition has to be circular. What's a lion? Oh, it's a cat with a mane. Okay, what's a cat? It's a feline creature with 4 limbs. Okay, what's feline mean? It's when something's a cat. That's it. Like, eventually you have to be circular. You whittle it down far enough.
Here, let me invite you, because if you really want this question, dude, you're... Oh.
I'm going to move on to my next interview, bro. Thanks for your talking. You have a good one.
Yeah,
God, that was weird.
Oh my gosh, bro, this guy really asked me a question about this whole interview, dude.
I don't think he's trolling. I think that I think he was that serious.
I think he was 16 and playing Fortnite.
Had real problems about he could not define a woman.
Oh yeah, real problems.
Absolutely think he's serious. Is it really that hard to answer that?
This is why they do this, by the way. Like, Steven Crowder does the same thing. This is just a Change My Mind segment on Fortnite. Like, this is why they do this, because they know these people can't answer. They're not smart enough. So, like, he would never... Actually, he is small enough. I wonder if he's just been doing this long enough that he's gotten away without needing to debate somebody. Like, nobody's requested yet. Maybe he won't avoid it. We'll see.
Question. No. It's not. So did you see that new documentary on Twitter?
Exactly.
What is a woman?
No.
Oh. What about you, stage 4 cancer? Did you see it?
Definitely not.
No, I'll just straight up ask you guys then. What do you think a woman is?
A biological female.
Okay. Good answer.
Oh, God.
But I think there's more to it than that. There's just a little bit, just a
There's
little bit
definitely
more.
not.
Oh, yeah, because my daughter, who's 6, I wouldn't call her a woman. I think the answer would be adult human female. You know, because that's a woman,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
My daughter
You know-
wouldn't be
you
a
know
woman. You know what I mean?
though.
No, I get what you're going at, but yeah, there's just a little bit more I think need to be added. That's all.
All right.
So that this documentary went into a whole thing of like him asking people that question, like, what is a woman? And like the people he asked were just like literally could not answer the question.
No, one professor that he asked the difference between gender and sex and skipped through it. I want to know what he has to say about Matt Walsh literally skipping through that definition. I want to know what he has to say about that. Because if he's serious about asking the professionals about gender and sex and the difference between them, he should leave in the part where he explains it. He didn't. He just skipped through this lengthy explanation. Granted, it was probably boring, guys. It was probably really fucking boring. Because he's a professor. He's not a fucking entertainer. He's not there to serve you drinks and do a comedy show for you. He's there to educate, which is boring sometimes. But that doesn't mean you skip through it, man. If you're writing an honest documentary, you gotta listen to that shit. I used to say what's a female, but these days I say what's an adult. Okay, what's an adult? That puts them on the back foot for several reasons. One, they expect the question, what's a female, right? 2, you say what's an adult? Well, now you got all kinds of juicy shit. Now you got all kinds of delicious clips you can chimp. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. That's my favorite. Interesting. What's an adult? Somebody who is biologically mature. Oh, so like a 14-year-old, you know, who can have a child, who can conceive, right? Who can conceive because they've completed that part of puberty. So they're an adult, right? By your definition. Oh, no, not like that. Oh, not like that. An adult has to be 18. But you're definite, like you get the idea, right? I hate that question because pedocon theory is very, yes. Pedocon is a theory like gravity's a theory, okay? So yeah, they don't like that question. I know it's low-hanging fruit, but don't go for what is a female. Go for what's an adult, because you will not get a straight answer to that. You can't. It is so arbitrary. An adult is an adult. We've decided as a society that begins when you're 18, and not a second sooner.
Most of the people that couldn't answer the question were like trans activists and stuff. And like the lady that does like sex change operations, she couldn't tell you what a woman was. And like, you know, there's a man who's from California who is a senator.
This is really boring, by the way. Like, holy shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to watch anything like that anyway.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
It was irritating me, like, to no end. My wife was like, you need to calm down. I'm like, this is... But the guy who did the video was a conservative talk show host, and he was making a point that this whole agenda that's being pushed on us is being pushed on our children. and people, you know, people are trying to get our kids to do these operations and these medical procedures with no ramifications and no, you know, talking to them and stuff. They're pushing this stuff on our kids, in other words, you know what I mean? And it's like really harmful to society. So it was a really good documentary looking at the effects of that kind of thing, and I think it's well worth a watch.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that whole, like, you know, agenda?
Yeah, no, totally, dude. I'll definitely go check that out right after I get this victory royale. I'll have it on in the background while I'm, you know, speed building my Fortnite fort. It's very heavily evaluated for kids. He's just lying. Yeah, no, he is just lying. Yeah, as they do.
The LGBTQ agenda thing being pushed on everybody.
This guy would crumble.
Any thoughts on that?
Debate.
I can't stand it, but I'm not trying to talk politics. I'm trying to play a game.
Exactly! Why did you leave that in, dude? Yeah, he fucking got you. I don't even agree with this guy. The guy said an adult human female, like a biological female. I don't even fucking agree with him. But he's just some dumbass playing Fortnite. And even he recognizes, oh yeah, this is, what are you doing, dude? Like, even the transphobes are like, dog, shut up. Let me play the game. Like, what? Oh, no, dude. This is so pathetic. Really? You gotta do this shit? Talk about needing for content, my man. You know what? I shouldn't talk. I'm literally sitting here covering this. But hey, I think I'm adding a level of entertainment to it.
Okay, I'm right there because, you know, I go into games and I teach people about the Bible, so like I'm right there with the whole.
I believe you should be able to do whatever the you want. The government should be able to tell you to do. The moment you're trying to tell kids it's okay to be like all this other type of that's just stupid as hell. You gotta leave the kids alone.
Yeah.
I wonder how he'll respond to this. I do wonder if he'll go the route of like nobody should do it and it should be illegal. I really hope he does. And the reason I hope he does is because that's so much harder to defend. That's why they hide behind the kids. Save the kids, protect the kids. That's why they hide behind the kids. Because once you're an adult, pretty much everybody agrees. Everybody with like 2 brain cells agrees that you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, right? But let's see.
That whole trans, that's ridiculous too. Like, that's mental illness. It's not.
No, yeah, we get it. We get it, dude.
I can't disagree with you, bro. Did you hear about the guy in Canada who got arrested for calling his own child by the wrong pronoun?
No.
Yeah, so that was not just him calling his child by the wrong pronoun. He actively engaged in harassment against his wife and child and verbally assaulted her. The courts decided, okay, dude, you're being really fucking weird and you need to stop. Both the mom and the child and their doctors want you to get the fuck out of her life, and you need to cut this shit out. And if you don't, we're gonna fucking arrest you. He was insane, all right? So no, this was not, oh, he called it the wrong pronoun. No, this was actually child abuse. So fuck you. Pedocon theory reigns true.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he went to a hospital because they were gonna force these hormones on his daughter without his permission, and he of course fought against it permission. And he like called his daughter by the wrong pronoun and they arrested him and put him in jail, and he's out on bail right now.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and she's like 13 and she's going through these hormone things without her dad's permission.
13 is when you start puberty blockers. This is a well-studied procedure that is supported by every single medical institution, including the Endocrine Society, the American Psychological Association, the American Association of Pediatrics, etc., 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 etc. There are many global organizations that support it. Most, actually, the 99.9% of them, and the 0.1% that don't, are nearly always backed by some Christian conservative fundamentalist bullshit fucking org. Okay? And yes, he was abusive as fuck.
Or she's doing it on her own, like, with, you know, even though her dad said, no, you're not going to do this. In Canada, it's like, oh, you know, the kid's allowed to do it without your permission. It's fine.
Something that twists my mind in this whole society, like, to be honest, it's messed up, genuinely, mentally, and physically.
Did you see that new documentary on Twitter? It's actually an old documentary, but it's been on Twitter. Like, what is a woman? Have you seen that one yet?
I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I heard they like blocked it for a while and then they allowed it again.
Yeah, Elon Musk had to step in and, you know, promote it on his channel, and it's like 100.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that on stream or in a video or nothing, but Elon Musk literally stepped in and his director of safety or whatever quit, which Twitter is on a very short timeline right now. Twitter's The clock's ticking down. They're like literally violating EU terms of services now. Like it's over. It's gonna be over before you even know.
140 million people have seen it so far. What do you think a woman is, bro?
What do I think a woman is?
Yeah, what's a woman?
Broski.
Someone with ovaries.
My man, my main man.
Nice.
Someone with ovaries. Okay, they get their ovaries removed. Now what?
I like it. Keeping it simple, right? Yeah. Someone with ovaries. My 6-year-old daughter, she has ovaries. Would you consider her a woman?
I mean, not a grown woman.
Exactly, right? So she's a girl. A woman could be adult human.
He's such a nerd, dude. Even when they agree with him, he's got to like nitpick them and break it down. Like, this is such nerd shit.
Female.
Also, I do think he's playing.
He's pretty good. I mean, just a female is a better defining word, I guess. I mean, I'm all for everybody living how they want to live, but just because you want to live one way, don't change nothing.
Right, it doesn't change science, right? Right? It doesn't change like
You're
what
such
a
a nerd.
Is. I like it. I like it.
Whenever they say that shit, by the way, my favorite retort is the science says affirming transgender people leads to the best outcomes for them. That's what the science says. Your retort, your response, my friend, your response. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Because science does not mean worshipping biology like a goddamn religion, which he doesn't anyway, because he doesn't even think the dinosaurs were fucking real. All right. In fact, honestly, the route that I would go with this guy, as far as like, what is a woman? Oh, I could tear him apart so easily and handily. Like, dude, you don't even think dinosaurs existed. You don't even believe in fucking evolution. I wouldn't even have to touch transgender issues. I could just be like, dog, you don't think evolution's real. What the fuck you mean XX chromosomes? You think that's like God juice in your soul, or like in your body, like your soul. Like, you don't believe in any of this bullshit. Why do you believe, like, why are you buying this line? What is wrong with you? What are you, fucking heathen? Believing in DNA and genetics. That's anti-God, I believe, sir. That's anti-Christian. Oh, no. Oh, woe's me. I don't know, man. Might want to confess to your priest about that one. Why are you dyeing your hair red? You can't change the fact you were born blonde. That's a really good point. I like that take a lot. Thank you, Avalon. That's a very, very good take. And a variation of a take that I say often. The version that I like to use, which actually I like yours a lot better, but the version I like to use is like, because it's a medical intervention, is like, okay, well, is it biological reality that I was born with shit vision? And so like wearing glasses is lying to everybody? Because when I wear glasses, I have 20/20 vision, right? Well, this is an outdated prescription, but you get the idea. When I wear glasses, I have perfect vision. So am I lying to people by wearing the glasses? I could even say it about his glasses. He's wearing them. Like, what's up with the glasses, man? I thought we were all about biological reality here. You're going against your biological reality. What are you doing, man? You're lying. You don't have perfect vision. Take that shit off. These? No. You were born with shit vision, my friend. God does not make mistakes. If you're wearing glasses, which he is, that means God made a mistake.
So, bro, did you see that documentary on Twitter? What is a woman?
No.
He also made you, but like, you know.
It's a good one, bro. You gotta watch it.
What's it about?
Matt Walsh going and interviewing people and asking them like what a woman is and like the trans community and all that. It's really good. It's like an hour and a half long. Elon Musk promoted it.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah. So, what do you think, man? What is a woman? Can you tell me what a woman is?
I don't know. Is this a trick question?
No. What is a woman?
I feel like this is a trick question.
It's not. I promise it's not. Just it's an easy question. Or it's an easy, I feel like it's an easy answer. I mean, what is a woman?
It's really not.
Man, I feel like
I mean, you cannot give a definition of woman that excludes trans women and includes all cis women. You can't. And it is a trick question, yeah. It's quite literally a trick question. You can break it down in a million different ways. You will never be able to give me a definition of woman that includes cis women and excludes trans women. You can't do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You can't. You can't. You can't.
I'm about to be canceled.
Are you a famous YouTuber or something? Twitch streamer?
No.
All right, well, then you don't have to worry about getting canceled. So, what is a woman, bro? Stop stalling.
What do you think a woman is?
You're answering a question with a question? Come on, bro. What is a woman?
Dog, he doesn't give a fuck. He's playing Fortnite. I can't.
Tell me.
I'm asking you the question. You can't answer it? I'm asking you the question. You can't answer it?
Leave my broccoli-headed boy alone.
This is a trick question.
Bro, it's not a trick question. Just give me an answer. What is a woman?
Okay, side note, can we appreciate like how jarring this looks? I didn't even know Izuku was in Fortnite. Like, what the like, he's got the anime proportions and everything. Like, Fortnite, honestly, it's genius. I can't even be mad at it. I can't be mad at Fortnite. This is genius. Like, they don't even fuck with the proportions or anything, and kids don't give a shit. They're just playing, right? And meanwhile, they're raking in the big ones from every piece of media. I can't be mad at it. They're geniuses. You know what? Good job, Fortnite. You won. You won capitalism. You won gamer capitalism is what you did. Good job.
A woman.
I mean, I don't know.
I think it's pretty cool that you get to play Sim. I think
have you ever had intercourse?
Video games 24 hours a day.
Have you ever?
No.
Yeah, everyone's here, literally.
That is.
You never had relations?
No, not one.
How old are you?
42.
Oh, man. But also, like, maybe I shouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusions.
So you're the 42-year-old
Maybe he didn't want to.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
It's not very nice.
I'm
Okay, I can't talk. I just gave that guy a lot of shit. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that.
Forgasser that you can't answer what a woman is. That's crazy, man. This 42-year-old man could not tell me it, like what a woman was.
Okay, you know what? Full retraction. My man just trying to vibe. Fuck you. My man just trying to vibe. I am so sorry, my man. Hey, if you're watching this, dude, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my chest, I am so fucking sorry that I thought to make fun of you because you're not fucking with women, you're not messing with them, you don't give a shit. Go do your thing, man. Go live the best life that you can live. If that means being a Fortnite player for the rest of your life with no woman to hold you back, hey, go off. I can't. What a king. What a king. Honestly, yes. You know what? What is a woman? Something this guy clearly does not need to be happy. Okay?
Definition of a woman. Can anybody tell me?
It's a woman with breasts and titties. I mean, titties and...
Breasts and titties? What's the difference, bro?
Yeah, damn. Both breast and the titties.
Okay.
Got Miles Morales in it?
All right, he forgot the other one. All right.
Yeah.
I agree. No fake ones, right?
Oh, what are these proportions? I'm sorry. He looks so spindly.
I mean, no fake vaginas, right? Just like the real deal.
No,
That's what we're talking about, right? Yeah. Have you guys seen that new documentary on Twitter, What is a Woman?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
By
Matt Walsh.
Matt Walsh.
Yeah. What do you guys think of it?
What do you think about it?
I'm gonna ask you.
I enjoyed it.
I'm the interviewee here, or interviewer. You're the interviewee. What did you guys think of it? You said you liked it.
I enjoyed it. I think
that's a good question to ask.
The interviews were pretty good, except for some people, like leaving mid-interview.
I think it's a good question to ask, honestly.
It is, but I think
at some degree it needs to be defined.
What do you guys think? What is a woman?
A woman
is biologically a woman.
You can't use the word woman to define woman. So what is a woman again?
But to answer your question,
I think XX chromosomes, pretty simple.
What is a woman?
XX chromosomes? Are you familiar with Swyer syndrome, my friend? Just curious.
A person with an XX chromosome.
Okay, so how about at the end of the documentary, the actual definition of a woman is a adult female human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds pretty
Simplest definition.
That sounds
Because
Why is he being a stickler with people who are like literally agreeing with him? Like, he's such a nerd. Not even the people who agree with him like him. They're like, shut up, man. Shut up. The fuck up.
I wouldn't call my daughter.
For the record, I'm not even mad at like the guys who are like saying transphobic shit. Like, because who the fuck are they? Like, who are these people? You know what I might have to do? I might just have to find him like on Fortnite. I'll try to message him. I will try to message him to get him on, but obviously I'm not going to waste my time doing that. But I feel like if he doesn't agree to a debate, the only way that I might be able to like get him on is if I find him inadvertently through Fortnite, you know? Play Fortnite for like 5 years and get really good at it, and then finally it's like Dr. Witnesser is there, and by then he's like asking some stupid dumb fuck question like I don't know, like why is the earth what's your evidence that the earth is round or some shit, you know what I mean? He's desperate for a debate because he wants the content. I'll give him the fucking content. Oh, You want to debate, man? I'm right here. I'm juiced up. I'm ready. I don't think he will. All of his content lends itself to like, he's one of those change my mind guys, but like in a much, honestly, this is even worse than what Steven Crowder does. And I'll tell you why. This is a captive audience that he's got, like to a certain degree, right? Like obviously they can leave the game anytime they want. And I don't know if this is a ranked match even, but like, let's say for all intents and purposes that like, it's not a ranked match. It's just like a free play and they can leave whenever, right? But like, it's the middle of the match and this guy's just like, oh, hey bro, what is a woman? And they're not gonna leave, right? Like they just want to play. Like this is worse than what Matt Walsh does. It's more invasive. Not Matt Walsh, sorry, Steven Crowder. It's more invasive.
A woman. She's a girl. She's a little girl. She's like 6.
Yeah.
But she's a female. What do you guys think of the whole like of that? Because it's like supposedly Pride Month, you know? Shouldn't there be a heterosexual month?
Yeah.
Why?
Why is there a Pride Month? But
why, you little fucking snowflake? Why? Get over yourself.
A straight month.
Yeah, that's a good freaking question.
Because the Bible says that the foolishness of God would be wisdom to man, and the wisdom to men is foolishness of God. So there will be no ordained heterosexual Christian male praise or month organized for those groups of people because it's not.
Yeah, because you're not a disenfranchised group of people, motherfucker.
They want the complete opposite.
Oh yes, the long downtrodden history of the cishet white heterosexual male who is Christian. We all know their plight, right? Their historical plight. Ah, yes. Yes, the trifles. People are pathetic, man. Same reason we don't say white power. Yeah, straight people aren't oppressed in any country in the world. Queer people are still oppressed in most countries. Yes. They just put a death penalty. I don't remember what country. But like, by the way, it was the United States literally did do this. And I know that I'm not one of those people to be like, America bad, period, end of story. Which America is bad, but like I try to break it down a little bit simpler than that. But this was literally a doing of American Christian fundamentalists. They went overseas to other fucking African countries to convince them to instill a fascist government and instill the death penalty on gay people. Was it Uganda? I don't think it was Nigeria. If it was Nigeria, they're all fucked. Are you kidding me? Nigeria is like the richest fucking country in Africa. I know that. Like if you're in Nigeria, you're gay by default, okay? They're like coastal elites on steroids over there. Like there's no shot it was Uganda. It had to be in like fucking Nigeria or some shit.
To what's been ordained.
Brother, you're not wrong at all. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it.
I didn't, but thanks for asking. Yeah, that was bullshit from front to back. And also, like, you're really annoying. Like, nobody wanted you to do that, man. Honestly, man, if I do get him onto a debate, I got to start figuring out my strategy. I want to make him look as silly and stupid as possible. But there's so many. I'm not struggling because of a lack of ability to do that. I'm struggling because there's way too many ways that I could go about doing that. Like just so many angles I could demolish this soy face motherfucker from. It's the possibilities are endless, really. Oh, hey, I hear you believe in biological reality of male and female. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. How about the biological reality of dinosaurs? What do you think about that? Or like the biological reality of evolution. What do you think about that? Or like the biological reality that we have no physical evidence of God ever existing or having any hand in any creation ever at all whatsoever. What do you think about that? Like, that's one angle. You could also tackle it from like just, you know, the regular debate bro angle, which I would destroy him in. Or I could just make fun of how he looks. He literally told a kid he's going to hell. Wait, can you link that? I need to put that in the video. I'm not ending. Okay, thank you.
Funny. And you can expect he handled the situation with the poise and grace of a good level-headed Christian.
You told someone to go to hell. You're going to hell?
I actually didn't say that, but you know, you can believe the articles if you want.
I remember when I told that Muslim kid he was going to hell. You told someone to go to hell. You're going to hell?
You would be sentenced to hell. I actually didn't say that.
I remember when I told that Muslim kid he was going to hell.
Have I stopped lying altogether? Yes.
You would be sentenced to hell.
I actually didn't say that. God says every liar will have his part in the lake of fire.
Save me a spot in hell.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh no, this guy would fold. This guy would fold into the... I'm saving this.
There's a prize tool we can use for later.
Oh no, dude. I could just literally pull this up and be like, okay, so I hear you told a Muslim child that he was going to hell. What do you think about that? What's up with that? And then he'll like deny it and say, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And he just like play the clip. Yeah, here it is. Crystal clear and stereo audio. What do you think? I don't lie anymore, he said. You know, like a liar. Good shit. Okay, I will definitely be hitting this guy up. I'm gonna see if I can get something set up here. We'll see what happens. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. You can join my channel membership at youtube.com/AlecGuntherTTV/join for only 99 cents a month. That's less than the price of a blowjob from your mom. You can be part of the channel membership program and you will get early access content as well as a sweet badge next to your name and exclusive emojis in the comments that nobody else gets. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.